Hello everyone, we're playing more Diablo today. We're talking to Covetous Shen.
Zai's jewel is here in Westmarch.
Here? Then what are we waiting for?
Dinner first, then we can go after the jewel. Do not worry. I think it can wait for a little while.
And that, my friends, is what made Covetous Shen my absolute favorite character in Diablo.
Yes, this is the place! The jewel is here!
Shen, where are you going? Come back here!
Well, at this point in the game, we already suspect that he's some sort of old god, like the god Zai. But, well, you know, we still don't really confront him too much about it because it's private. You just don't do that. You don't ask someone, hey, you're a god, aren't you?
Shen, where are you?
Right now, he just looks like a harmless old man. But remember, Deckard Cain is also a harmless old man, so you gotta respect your old men. Especially if they get this old. And also if they're sort of a god.
Revel in your victory, my friend!
Oh, Irena, you are just so cute! So I'll just speed things up here a little because the dungeon is pretty long and I just want to take you guys to the part where we finally confront Durgis's jewel, and the interaction between Shen, I'm sorry, I keep saying Chen, this isn't Warcraft, but the interaction between Shen and the jewel is somewhat something you'd expect because of the previous conversations we've had with him, but it's still nice to actually see it and confirm all of our suspicions about him. We've almost caught up to him, and let's see what he has to say about things. Of course, before I go down the next floor, I have to break things and loot everything I can possibly loot from this place.
Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you.
You're not looking hard enough.
But there's no point in standing around, is there? Let's go find the jewel.
Oh, Shen, you crazy old man. Don't run off by yourself. This place is too dangerous.
Did you say dangerous? This is nothing. I do so love a good walk, don't you? It helps me figure things out, such as what I'd like to have for dinner.
Now that exchange was it felt really nice for me because the wizard, everybody knows the wizard is somewhat arrogant and she's so full of herself, like, oh, I'm a wizard, I'm all powerful and I'm the greatest thing ever. I even beat my old master to get where I am right now. But seeing her or hearing her interact with such tenderness towards Shen, I think she has sort of a soft spot for these old men because of Deckard Cain. I mean, if it was me, I would also feel that way. Now, I know the video is about Shen and all that, but I also wanna just put this out there. The wizard isn't exactly heartless. I know I said she was arrogant and stuff, and that's also true, but if you've read the short story Firefly, I'm gonna put the link down at the description box, so if you have the time you can also read that because, well, just because you might want to know about the wizard's backstory. And by the way, her name is Li Ming, and Li, she was very headstrong as a child, and she already knows that she's powerful even at a very young age. And what's really good about her is that recognizing this power in her, she knows that she has to use it to help other people. And the problem with that is that she does not take the consequences into consideration. Like, for example, she would end the drought in an area, but in the process, she would also dry up a river in another area. So that's how dangerous Li Ming can be, even as a child. But enough about her. Let's go back to Shen. We're almost to the end of the dungeon, and we're going to finally see the Dirge's jewel that he's been talking about non-stop ever since vanilla. And if you guys have been talking to Covetous Shen, you'll also know that he's been dropping bits and pieces of hints about his own identity, and we have been suspecting that he's a bit of an old god. He's been telling us stories about the trickster Zai, the trickster god Zai, who stole the jewels from the heavens and scattered it across the sky, and they became stars and the sun and the moon, and the gods punished him by turning him into a mortal, and he's now walking the earth as this guy, Covetous Shen. And he's been looking for the Dirge's jewel because that's sort of his mission. He has to gather all of the jewels that he stole from the heavens, or from the wherever the gods reside. He has to gather them all and then bring it back.
This cannot be! It's been destroyed! Dirges is free!
Zai, is that you? You look different.
I believe you are mistaken. I am Shen.
Up to this very point, he still tries to lie to us, or at least to that demon thing that was also imprisoned in the Dirge's jewel. He still tries to deny that he's Zai, but he's gonna crack soon. He can't keep up that act for forever, especially around the people that he loves.
Zai? Is that you?
Zai is gone, and no more. He's a legend, and a myth. The man who stands before you is but a simple jeweler. I have seen the years, and I have loved and lost, and I have grieved and wept.
Whoever you are, you have freed me, and I am happy to have looked upon your face.
And I am filled with joy to have seen yours once again. Farewell, and go upon this last journey.
And when he said he's happy to have looked upon her face again, that's it. He is Zai. Whatever bullshit he tells us, or whatever excuse he'd give us, he will always be Zai. And now that we know it, we won't leave him alone. Now, thank you guys for watching, and make sure to check out my other videos. I'm currently working on a Monkey Island series, so be sure to check that out over there. And subscribe so you get updates as soon as I upload them. Bye!